Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. So today's video I'm going to be doing my 26th birthday slay. As of filming this right now, I will be 25, but I'm ready to turn 26. Okay, 26 years of life. Whew, it's been a long journey. Hey, it's been a long journey. That's the tea. That's the tea. So in today's video I'm just gonna update you guys on what's been going on, why I've been a little MIA, because I've been uploading videos 2 times a week instead of my usual 3 because I just didn't have time to do 3. And then last week I was like, let me take a break because I don't want to not upload any videos this week. You know what I mean? Because it's my birthday week. We got to keep the tradition of having the 26th makeup slay video vibe every year, So yeah, I took a break last week. Honestly, sometimes I feel like you don't even know you need a break until you take a break, and then you're like, actually this is so refreshing. So I feel like I definitely need to stop like overworking myself and like always feeling like I need to always be on point and I need to always overperform, so that everything just stays on point and I get more opportunities and I get the opportunity to work with more brands and more campaigns. And yeah, like, but I'm learning though. I'm learning how to like balance everything out, especially now with being a new business owner. It's becoming a little bit overwhelming at times, but I would say it's such a blessing that there's never a time when I think, oh, I'm so overwhelmed with this new business, like it's too much. No, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed and everything's going well so far, and I'm very blessed at this moment in time, and I think this is one of the most blessed I have felt in a very, very long time for my birthday, Get the vibes? Okay, for my eyebrows, I'm gonna start off with my Revlon Brow Creator Pencil. This is in the shade Soft Black. So there was no restock last week on Shop Sanesh. Because I was taking a break, I was like, okay, if I'm gonna take a break from content creation, let me take a proper break. Let me not just, take a break from YouTube, but then I'm still doing, and I still feel obligated to do a whole bunch of other things. So I took a little bit of a break last week, but we're gonna have a birthday week restock. So stay tuned to the Shop Sanesh makeup Instagram. So yeah, I think I haven't really felt like exhausted. I know everybody has pandemic exhaustion. I haven't really had that, but I do have periods of times where things can get overwhelming, or it can feel like maybe you just need a break. And as somebody who's a workaholic, I can only take a break for so long until I need to get back into the swing of things. So I'm learning how to just listen to my body and give myself a break when I feel like I really need one, as opposed to just forcing myself to do work that I don't enjoy doing. So yeah, I think you have to be smart in being a content creator. You have to know when to draw your boundaries, when you're feeling exhausted, when your resources are depleted, and in order to replenish your resources, like what needs to happen or what needs to take place, So yeah, I'm figuring that out, but this whole experience has honestly just been like such a blessing and so amazing. For primer, I'm going to be using the Elizabeth Arden Flawless Start Hydrating Primer. This is what it looks like. I love this primer. This is the only primer that I use even when I'm going out. It's the bomb diggity. I feel like I need to use it very sparingly though, because I want it to last a very long time. So I'm just gonna take my instant age rewind eraser from Maybelline. This is in the shade tan, and I'm just gonna like cover my hyperpigmentation around my mouth. And I had a pimple guy here. I just like to do this, even though the foundation I'm using has really good coverage. I guess my brain was on pilot mode just now, so just what it is. For foundation, I'm gonna go in with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation in the shade Cinnamon. This is, I was restocking this foundation. I still have the shade Golden, but I was restocking this when NYX decided that they were gonna leave the country, and I couldn't find Golden, so I took the shade Cinnamon. So I'm just going to blend this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation into my skin. It's very similar to Golden, but it's just a smidge warmer. Also, yes, if you guys are wondering, we will get back into the reactions and doing makeup tutorial situations. So if there's anything in specific you guys want me to react to, leave it down below and y'all know I will do the things. I'm using my favorite combination of concealers. Y'all already know the drill by now. So I mean, do I have to let you guys know? But anyway, I probably should. It's the Infallible More Than Concealer in the shade 336. And it's the Revlon Candid in the shade 025. Okay, I'm going to be using this Mr. Price Beauty Blending Sponge. I squeezed the water out and it doesn't feel like it holds a lot of moisture in, which is nice, but at the same time, okay, yeah, it does a pretty good job at blending in the foundation. I mean the concealer. Okay, this Mr. Price sponge is really not bad at all. Okay, so for setting powder, I'm going to be using the Revolution Bake and Blot Banana Powder. I'm going to set the center of my face. What have I learned in my 26 years on the planet? 26 years around the sun. I don't know. I think when you're a good human being and you manifest good things and you are holistically a good person, good things come to you, you know? And when you work hard, good things also come to you when you work hard. Just gotta be a good human being, you know? And yeah, I feel like, why every other year I have a lot to say and this year I'm just like, I think it's because this year I probably realized that I'm exactly where I need to be in this whole journey. Like everything began to make sense, and when everything begins to make sense, it's like, okay, yeah, I get it. I get God's plan now. Also, I feel like I've just manifested some of the best people into my life, which is, sometimes I even shock myself. I'm like, I asked for really good people. I asked for decent human beings. I asked for good friends. And I got really good people and really good friends and really good humans. And just, there's so much to be grateful for and so much to feel blessed about. You know? Yeah. I mean, as you can tell, this year for my birthday, I am a woman of very, very few words. Because I guess to an extent, I'm also just processing all the blessings that have come my way. And yeah, before I forget, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 340. I'm using this as a bronzer. Okay, so I'm bronzing up my face with this Maybelline powder, doing my cheekbones, my jawline. I am gonna contour with the Benefit Hoola in a bit. Just gonna bronze up my whole entire nostril, my whole nose. Then we'll refine it with some reversed contour vibes. Honestly, if you're not bronzing in what year is this? 2021. What are you doing if you're not bronzing in 2021, ma'am? What is happening? Is everything good? You know? Okay, I'm gonna be taking Benefit Hoola and just gonna chisel out the cheekbones and the forehead. Now, if I am going out of the house, I would take my Kryolan Dermacolor. So I have it in the colors powder container, but I would take my Kryolan Dermacolor and I would just set like the jawbone area. I'd actually do this before I even go in and bake, because I promise you guys, the Kryolan powder is the plug for making sure that your foundation is not going to go anywhere or transfer while you wear a mask. Trust me when I say the Kryolan Dermacolor powder is your best friend. Okay, no joke. It's my holy grail. Okay, so for eyes today, I'm thinking of using this new eyeshadow palette that I treated myself to. I bought this off of Shop Betty online, and this is the Wine and Only Color Pop palette. These are the shades. So I bought it because it reminded me of like autumnal vibes, like autumnal winter vibes, and I don't think I've done like a burgundy-ish eye, so we're gonna see what happens. I don't have a plan of action for this eye makeup look, but we're gonna wing it. Okay, so I just brought you guys in a little closer. I'm gonna be using my holy grail P. Louise eyeshadow base as always. This is in the shade Rumor 2. We're gonna start off with, what do we even start off? I guess we're gonna start off with this shade right here. This is called Mullet Over. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna pick that up and blend this into my crease. I'm usually not one for dramatic eyes, but you know what? I'm feeling a little dramatic. By the way, the brush that I'm using is the M433. This is from Morphe. And I really like these brushes though, like they actually do such a good job. Also gonna take some on the lower lash. I actually really like this color. I like how this look is turning out. I just adjusted the lighting a little bit. Honestly, the lighting and the weather in autumn, questionable. I'm going to build up this Mullet Over shade. Like, this palette is so pigmented, you guys. Like, it's called the Wine and Only shade from Colourpop. I really like these smaller palettes. I have the Honey palette, and I have this one. These are also quite affordable as well. Yeah, they're actually quite affordable as well. I think I maybe paid like 420 rand for this palette, if I'm not mistaken. I bought it for myself on my birthday, so it's only fitting that I use this in, you know, my 26th birthday slay video. Honestly, I don't buy makeup as often as I used to though, I'm not gonna lie. It's a good thing, because I have too much makeup already and I always get NPR, so I don't really need to buy makeup. But when I want to buy makeup, it's the good stuff. Okay, so I don't really think I want to darken this more than it is already darkened at this point. I think I'm happy with the depth of this. I mean, I think this one shade by itself just really did the things. And this is also the difference between quality shadows and like shadows that are not the greatest of quality. Like, they don't build up to this level and they're not as intense. So yeah, anywho, for the lid, I don't necessarily think I want to do like a cut crease. Or do I want to do a cut crease? No, I don't want to do a cut crease. Do I want to do a cut crease? I haven't done a cut crease in a while. Let's do a cut crease. Let's just do it one time. Okay, I'm going to be taking this really tiny M250 Zero brush. And I'm going to cut the crease with this. So yeah, if you guys are struggling to cut the crease, maybe try a tinier brush. That was pretty easy. So how I cut the crease is that I basically like where my eyelid creases, I go like slightly above, because if I cut it where my lid creases and then I open my eye, it's gonna create like a mess on the lid, if that makes any sense at all. Okay, so I feel like it's so much easier to cut your crease with like a liner brush. Not gonna lie, I actually tried cutting my crease with the liner brush for the first time today, like right now in this video, and I'm gonna have to say that it is way quicker than the time it usually takes for me to cut the crease. So if you guys are struggling, get you a little liner brush and your problem is solved. I'm gonna take the same brush that I used to blend the shadows in the outer corner and just like make sure there's no harsh lines with the eyeshadow base on the lid. Okay, so then I am gonna go in with the shade Blanc. Yeah, Blanc, which is this one right here. Ooh, this is a really, really nice shade. I'm just gonna pat this all over the lid. Ooh, I really like this shade. Damn. It's bomb. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with the Essence Easy Brush Liner. Okay, so I'm just gonna draw some dramatic wings. Oh my gosh, I just realized we only have 2 eyeshadows on the lid right now. Who am I? What the heck? Okay, now it is time for mascara, and I'm gonna go in with my Benefit the Real Magnet Mascara. Honestly, this mascara is so... Excuse me, ma'am. Can you focus? Thank you. As I was saying before my camera decided not to focus, this mascara is so bomb, and it doesn't irritate your eyes. It just literally does all the things for the pots to be done. And if you put on a second coat, oh my gosh. I'm just gonna do one coat today because I'm gonna be putting lashes on. Okay, and I think that is the eyes done for now. Let's hop on back to the face. Then we're gonna go in with my favorite blush. This is the NYX one in Citrine Rose. It's like a very complimentary, like apricot-y blush. It's also completely matte, so it works really, really well with my cheeks, especially because you guys know I have like texture on my cheeks and stuff like that. It's very pigmented as well, which is great. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with my Revlon highlighter. Actually, it's my birthday sleigh makeup. Shouldn't I go in with something a little bit more potent maybe? I don't know. Okay, maybe we're gonna go in with some Ofra Rodeo Drive, which is this one right here. First things first, let us not forget to highlight that inner corner. Then we're gonna do tops of the cheeks, sides of the temples, cupid's bow, and chin. Okay, so with a dramatic eye like this one I have on my lids right now, I'm gonna go in with a lighter lip liner or something a little bit more natural, I guess. This is the MAC Whirl lip liner. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't a fan of this shade at first, and then it grew on me and I was like, actually And now if I don't use MAC Plum, I'm using World. So I might actually like... No. Plum will still always be my ultimate fave, not gonna lie. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with my current favorite right now, which is Kinda Sexy from MAC. Kinda Sexy and Honey Love are like my two all-time favorites. Like, do you see this right now? It's just like that peachy nude. So Kinda Sexy is a bit more on the peachy side, and I'm lying. And Honey Love is the nudie, I want to say pinky vibe. Okay, so for eyelashes, I'm gonna go in with my favorite style right now. This is the style Drip from Eyelash Boutique. They actually sent this to me. I believe they sent it to me, or either I ordered it. No, I think I ordered it online. And honestly, I did not think I would be this obsessed with these lashes, but let me put on the lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, so my favorite setting spray that I absolutely love as of recently is the Urban Decay All Nighter. Another thing I have to... Gosh, why? I don't know. Anyway, I definitely feel like the setting spray is really bomb. I wanted to say, I don't know why I'm obsessed with things that are leaving the country. Like, make it make sense. But hopefully you can get it off Cult Beauty or something. I don't know. I personally would not take a chance with Cult Beauty because it's just a gamble with customs. And also I've never been brave enough. So I think I want to put on some gloss. I'm going to go in with the Hebe Beauty gloss in the shade New, which is pretty similar to my actual lip color right now. You guys will see it's like a perfect match. It just like melts in. Do y'all see that? A good gloss though. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead off of camera, fix my hair, and I'll be back. Okay everyone, so this is it for my 26th birthday slay. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Comment down below, let me know if you would create this makeup look. I mean, it's very autumnal vibes, but I mean, I really love how the lid shade ties in with my lip color so well, and I'm into it. I'm really into this. And also, I only use 2 eyeshadows on my lid, so the fact that I only use 2 eyeshadows on my lid makes this super easy, you know. So really love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. A special Sanesh Squad shout out to those of you who are celebrating your birthday in the month of March, or if you are Aries like I am, because it's Aries season, and Aries is probably one of the best star signs out there. No cap. Okay, that is it for this video, you guys. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. Comment down below, let me know if you guys would wear this for autumn or even winter vibes. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to slay all day every day with and without makeup, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye.